Alright, we are back in Disco Elysium. Let me see if I can remember where we were last time. Hi, Aria. Alright, let's see.
You're back. Good.
Was
What
there
can I
anything
help
else to
you
talk
with?
to her about? I spoke with the Lord.
Word has traveled, yes, but nothing of...
What's this? Shadows on the water, green plants under the calm surface. Okay, waterlock on Wednesday, find money and pay guards. How much money do I have right now? Does it show my money somewhere, chat? It's on the main screen. 23. I have enough for one more night. Oh my god.
You're back. Good.
We're dealing with Everards.
She's not even asking you anything. It's so easy to just say.
Let's see. I helped him turn up the heat on the borscht.
Did you now? What sort of borscht is he making?
The cook makes it to keep the strikers drunk, helps them strike.
The strike brew. That's a classic. And by turn up the heat, I presume you mean put more alcohol in it?
Nope, you misunderstood. I turn the knob like this. Turn the heat down.
Beyond curious. I will choose to interpret that as you turning the alcohol in the strike brew down. For the sake of our professional relationship. And because I don't like the idea of them any more drunk than they already are. What else?
I don't think I should tell her this.
Of course, Detective. You can always drop by later, should something come up. Now, what else can I do for you?
Do you know anything about these tattoos?
That's the man who was killed. I'm afraid this is a discussion for once we've cleared the lynching question.
So you know about the tattoos?
Better not tie the fourth day to the bat's day on this. I hope there is something else I can help you with.
She wants to answer the question. Protocol keeps her from it.
Okay. I'm so nervous about time in this game. Because we have enough money for tonight, but not the next night.
Hello again, officers. Have you come to admire my mural?
Is that bed in the coal room yours?
Ooh. Not only have you found my address, you've discovered my biggest secret. I'm a coal miner.
Really? You're a miner?
Yes. I keep hoping a shaft will collapse on me, but somehow it never happens.
Let's see. Not the nicest place, but I guess it'll have to do.
It doesn't have to do anything at all. Nothing does. Like me. Right now, I'm doing nothing at all.
Cool. I have other questions.
Shoot, Piggy. It's what you do, isn't it?
So you won't talk about the murder, but maybe you can tell me something about the murder victim's missing armor.
What do I care about some fucking tin eggshells?
Isn't armor art for the, body?
Ugh, alright. Sad Piggy. I'll give you this one. I saw a little girl in the fishing village running around with military-grade handwear. Looked cute as hell. If you haven't been there, the village is a shithole down the coast from the main plaza. Have a good time!
Probably need the water lock fixed to get there. Got it.
Piggy, I have no idea why I just told you that. You look like a shaggy dog left in the rain for too long. I have a weakness for animals.
Bye, Cindy. Oh wait, I do have that check I can get cashed. That might help. No, this is not where I need to go. Although I feel like there's probably some consequences for cashing the check, you know, the bribe from the guy. But I'm sure nothing bad will come of it. Maybe I spend my money on day one and keep the check as an emergency fund. There's no downside. There's so often no downside. Was this the machine that got rid of the bottles?
The tear machine stands in the corner.
Insert bottles.
Your bottles clunk into the machine, and the money appears with a satisfying jingle. You're a richer man now.
Okay. Well, we've done that. Let's see. What else? Find the armored gloves. Down the little girl down the coast who knows something about the armored gloves. I think the water lock has to be fixed to get there. Find the murder weapon using hand-eye coordination. I don't think I can do that again yet.
The bullet is still safely sealed away in a plastic bag
Need another skill
bearing the
point.
RCM stamp.
I don't have any more skill points right now. Okay, put the bullet away. Alright, open apartment door for Evart. I don't know if I actually want to do this. The victim's tattoos. Need to find my badge to be able to talk to that lady about that. Run the number on the victim's armor. That will be ready tomorrow. Interrogate the vigilantes. Return to the Hardy Boys with more evidence. I feel like I should wait on my partner should be back for that. Find Morel. He's across the waterlock. Waterlock on Wednesday. Find out who's the lady driver and where's her lorry. Haven't found her yet. Would any of the strikers know where she is?
Right to work! Right!
Okay, not him. Hold on, what is this thing? Is there someone in there?
A lorry stuck in the traffic jam. This big, heavy Grad-made machine is well kept for such an old machine.
Look in the window.
The windows are clear. They've been recently washed. You can see a lorryman's cabin with personal belongings.
Solve the case. I'm trying.
Stickers, insignia.
What kind of stickers and insignia?
The driver has adorned his space with a substantial collection of peculiar paraphernalia. Proclamations about honor, strength, and purity are glued to various panels.
What about the backseat?
The back end of the cabin has a small perch to sleep, large ashtrays. There are several suns and wheels sewn into the curtains.
Leave. I think there's only one other lorry person I haven't talked to, which is the racist guy.
Looking for something?
You could push him by asking him to show you the soles of his boots. He definitely looks like someone capable of a lynching.
What was that argument all about?
It's about biological determinism, natural law, the sorting of the races.
He spits on the ground.
Not the most popular topic nowadays, with the coalition in charge and all. You might want to change the topic. That is, bury your head under the sand like common sheep.
Let's talk about something else.
Suit yourself, officer. Hide your face in the sand if you so wish.
Let me see the soles of your boots.
Been admiring the stompers, huh? Sure thing. Check them out.
He lifts the left foot and then the right.
On the
Look at
bottom
the sole.
of the man's boots, you see an intricate tangle of treads with no immediately discernible pattern.
What's up with your soles?
It's Revachol.
But why?
When the next wave of the invasion comes, the last thing they'll see before the lights go out is illustrious Revachol.
Welcome to Revachol. I like it.
Aces! Good to know the law's got our backs. For Revachol, thus is rain. The world is ours as renty.
Alright, I know you've been giving me the runaround. Fess up, where's the lady driver?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Then why are you smirking?
Listen up, fuckwit. You don't scare me. You cops don't run Revachol West. You don't run Martinez. You don't run shit.
So who does? You?
I ain't saying nothing.
Who's the lady driver? You won't get in trouble.
I'm not in trouble right now, and I don't have to tell you a single thing. Now, fuck off.
Alright, I don't want to push this till my partner gets back.
It's clear you like the hard stuff, The term is metabolic and circulatory system.
Okay, but what's the hard stuff?
Fascism, Brota.
What is fascism?
Many things, but it's mostly about trusting your gut. Who does your gut tell you is the source of Revishal's problems?
What? I thought you were my circulatory system.
Quit stalling, Bruta. We're talking about the weakest, worst, most insane thing. The weak link.
Financiers.
Yes, them. But also, women.
Women?
Women. Men of war. You don't like them. They're insane. Their idiocy needs to be scrubbed off this world with rubbing alcohol. Woo men need to go back to the fucking kitchen. That's what fascism boils down to. The rest is also important. But the main thing is that woo men need to know their place.
Am I having some kind of stomach seizure?
Stomach truth. You're having a stomach truth.
Why am I getting this?
Because you've said the hard things that others won't say. The good things, you've
Good.
said them many times.
Fascism sounds so bad though. What if we called it something else? Like, traditionalism.
Okay, yes, let's call it that. Good thinking.
Okay, stomach, I've made up my mind about fascism. Proceed to the judgment.
You're going to keep your vooz, right? Keep your vooz, Brota.
No.
There's a slow, painful growl somewhere in your intestines, knocking on your alcohol-engorged liver. It is one of betrayal and disappointment.
It's weird that I keep my emotions in my intestines. Okay. Lady driver. 20 real. Find a tiny piece of plastic. Who else has unauthorized access to the whirling trash? Find this person, you'll know who tampered with the scene. May take a while. Joyce's info on the lynching. You need to know what she knows. But you need your badge. Who made the call reporting it? Find a way into the secret passageway. Sing karaoke. Get all the sad song and take. Visit apartment number 28 sometime after 2100. I'm wondering if I should wait on what's his name? Kim to get back for that. It's all about money, you know. See what the bartender says.
Can I help you?
By the way, I am going to sing karaoke here.
Absolutely out of the question.
You wait and see, cafeteria manager. Absolutely in the question. First we find a sad banger. Then we sing this place to shit. Your body is ready, sire.
About my bill for tonight.
Got the 20 real?
Yeah, here you go.
Good. You got the room for the night, but remember, you'll need another 20 real tomorrow.
Bye.
You see a heavy steel door with a... The man ponders his cooking utensil.
I'm wondering, so there's that door that one guy wants me to unlock for the, what was it? For the guys at the docks. To show them that the police are in his pocket. But really, I do want to go in there and poke around, but I think that I should lock it behind me. I'm hoping I can go in, snoop around, and then leave and lock the door behind me, because I don't want them to think that I'm in that guy's pocket. What was this? Another splattering of bullet holes on the wall. Alright, I'm gonna do a quick save. He implied he would help you find your gun if you unlocked a door for him.
This must be it. The basement door is weather-worn. The copper nails holding the upholstery in place have turned green from sea air. and there's a knocker shaped like a lion's head.
Carefully knock.
You knock silently. The upholstery muffles the sound. No response comes from the apartment.
Press your ear to the door.
The door is slick with rain. You don't hear any movement inside. In fact, it's oddly silent in the yard around you. No birds chirp.
Use Manana's key to unlock the door.
You try to be as silent as you can. It takes a bit of rattling of the handle to loosen the bolt. Finally, the door unlocks with a small clack. Thoughts race through your head. Well, buddy, you opened it. No need to go inside. It would be rude. Only curiosity could account for stepping over that threshold. Maybe there's treasure in there. A white alligator. A fountain of quicksilver.
What am I gonna do with a white alligator? Go in. Magnesium. A small suitcase full of clothes. Guests are staying over? A book titled The Hidden World of Walking Sticks lies open. You can almost feel the warmth of the red sun on the flag.
This is the flag of Revachol, the suzerainty.
What's with the sun?
This isn't just one sun, but there are little suns dancing around the big sun. This is the sevenfold sun miracle.
What's the sevenfold sun miracle?
It's an optical atmospheric anomaly the first settlers saw. Happens in cold weather. 6 small suns around the big one. This complex halo phenomena is how old Revachol got its flag. It is but one of the many strange optic atmospheric phenomenon of this wondrous archipelago. You're sure you once saw sundogs in your youth, and blue flares.
Bow down to the flag. Finish the thought.
The flag accepts your honorable salute with quiet dignity.
I gained 5 XP for bowing to a flag. What's in here? +1 logic. Whoever lives here admires fair-haired fantasy heroes with big muscles.
A row of mugs sits on the shelf. Each one depicts a human figure. A dark-skinned woman grinning amidst mysterious symbols. A broad-shouldered man shoveling potatoes, and others.
Tap on the mugs.
A little ring. Though cheerful, the images on the ceramic make you vaguely uncomfortable. The images betray a lack of interest in human beings. They are merely unflattering caricatures.
I wonder if the racist mug I have goes with this set. What do I mean uncomfortable?
The owner of these mugs doesn't like people of other ethnicities very much.
Typical a-hole.
This person is unhappy.
Whip out the yellow man mug and compare.
Yes, your broken mug friend would feel very much at home here. The same humor, the same mocking lines. The owner of this collection could be dumping his trash in the Whirling's container.
Oh.
An interesting little clue. Let's see where this goes. Clues have a way of magically connecting to other clues down the road. Perhaps you should break into apartments more often.
Is this really the same person who put the dead man's clothes in the trash?
Who knows? Could
Plus
be.
XP.
But this clothes in the trash lead doesn't really seem like it's going anywhere. Still, good thing to keep in mind. You could ask Everard who this person is once you're done here.
Move on from the mugs. Can I lock the door back? No, it doesn't let you. Dang. So I have to have done Everard's bidding. Do you guys know if there's a way in this game to just pass a bit of time? Not like sleep to the next day, but like pass like an hour or something. The bench or reading. Okay. Trying to remember how to get in. Usually you didn't want to waste time like that. Well, right now the only leads I can do right now is the thing at 2100 hours. And talk to Everett, which is where I'm going right now. The other stuff I either haven't figured out or I want to wait on my partner to get back, which is tomorrow.
Mr. Dubois, every worker...
A member of the board.
That's right, Mr. Dubois. I see the socialist democratic fervor now burns in your heart, too. How can I help you today?
I did it, Everart. I turned it off.
What?
The shady brew. You told me to make it even shadier. I didn't. It had alcohol in it. Now there's none.
Did I? Well done then, Harry. I like not knowing about it, and I'm sure you made the right call. I spend the whole day delegating tasks, and it's a great relief to see people taking initiative. I don't even want to know what all of that means. Brew, shady, alcohol, turned off. I'm gonna let the world surprise me.
I opened the door you asked me. Can we discuss the murder now?
I'm very glad to hear that,
Wow.
Harry.
70
One
XP.
question. You didn't actually happen to stumble in and see what's inside the apartment, did you?
He's trying to figure out if you're lying. There is no way to sway this man in any direction. He is unsuggestible and unswayable. Just tell the truth.
I did go inside. The weasel had a flag of old Revachol on the wall.
Exactly the kind of fascist memorabilia I was expecting. Weasel probably prays to it every night for the downfall of the Union.
He was testing you, and you succeeded.
Now let's get down to brass tacks. It's time for men like me and you to figure out who's killed who and why. Real police work is gonna start happening now. I promise you, Harry, this is gonna be good.
You said the lynching and the strike are related. How?
By now, I'm sure you've figured out who the dead man was working for. The bad guys. Wild Pines. Sent to scare us. Another violent measure of the top hats against us flatcaps.
What do you mean?
Harry, this strike is the culmination of many, many mistakes made by the Wild Pines group. They tried to shut the strike down by sending in armed mercenaries.
Our victim?
A security contractor. Can you imagine that? Workers standing in peaceful protest, united in the spirit of fellowship, and they send hired killers to mow us down with machine gun fire.
Has Muck been talking to this guy for a week? No, I just got back to this guy I caught Metro. I had to visit him again.
I'm talking beasts, hardened killers from proxy wars in Yisut, Semenine, Saramaritsa, you name it, they've done it. Raping, killing, burning villages, killing little children for the Senorita Pineapple Company, Harry. Everything they did
Why
there,
the
they
Pineapple
brought
Company?
over here. They want to turn Revachol into a third world slum. Honestly, the only thing they didn't do is kill the village elephant.
Hold on, you have a village elephant?
No, Harry, the elephant is metaphorical and so is the village, but the mercs and their brutality are very real.
Go on.
Now, I haven't personally witnessed the brutalities out there. I have the luxury of staying in my container, you see. If I need to go somewhere, they just move my container.
Go on.
About my fun container? It's a hoot, Harry. Who knows? Maybe you'll be in here the next time they move it. It will be very fun, I promise. But enough about me and my container. The killers the company hired, I think there were 3 of them, all hardened commando types. One of them got downright suicidal, getting drunk, violent, a little rapey. Even their own negotiator couldn't control him.
A little what?
That's your boy, the one who likes hanging out and trees.
How did he end up hanging from that tree?
Harry, what you need to realize is, we dock workers are not pushovers. We got grit, Harry. This whole neighborhood does. Push us hard enough and we push back. And when we do, we push to kill.
Who exactly did the pushing?
There's a militant wing inside the Union. A group of people whose duties don't involve manual labor, but peacekeeping in the neighborhood, making sure everything runs smoothly.
That sounds a bit like organized crime.
They're like you. Idealistic people who want to make sure that bad things don't happen. And if they already have, well, punishment must follow.
Again, that sounds like organized crime.
Did they kill the Hanged Man?
One day Titus Hardy, leader of this peacekeeping faction, comes up to me and says, "Boss, socialist democratic fervor drove us to take it upon ourselves to kill this beast that was burdening the land." He probably worded it differently, but that was the idea. Sure sounded to me like they killed him. I gave them 2 weeks paid leave and told them to lay low to avoid retaliation.
And you're not afraid that we're going to arrest them?
Oh, I'm not at all worried about that. These are not the kind of men who get arrested. They're Martinez boys, tough and gritty. I'd like to see the man who takes them in. Besides, I sent my lawyer girl to look after them.
If he's just boasting, then it sure doesn't feel like that to you. He's not worried.
There was a bullet in the Hanged Man's head.
So they shot him?
Yes, someone shot him in the head before they hanged him.
How odd. I don't know what to say, Harry. They told me they hanged him. A hanged man is what I saw when I took a look into that yard.
It's impossible to say if he's telling the truth, sire.
What I do know is, the case is in safe hands. If anyone can get to the bottom of this shot and hanged man, it's my favorite policeman, Harry.
There was a collection of colonial mugs there. I found a similar mug in the trash with the Hanged Man's clothes.
Racist mugs in the trash and in the apartment? You guys are just light years ahead of me. I have so much confidence in the ability of your organization. I'm relieved you're doing this and leaving me to do what I do best. Helping people. With the power of politics.
Do you think this weasel has something to do with my case?
Oh, no, 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 no. I don't cross paths like that. All I want is for you to succeed in your investigation. I would never complicate things for you.
Bluebell says, how did Detroit Simulator go? We won. These people just could not be trusted to vote on things themselves, so we took over the whole city and ruled it with an iron fist, and now there is peace, or else.
Oddly, it seems to be true.
But the weasel might have cleaned up after the killers.
Believe me, Harry, he's a nobody. Just your basement variety nobody. Can't imagine him being connected to a high-caliber case like this. But he does live nearby. Maybe it's a pedantic weasel. Fascists are known to be neat freaks. I feel like a real detective right now, Harry. Am I getting this right?
He imitates bashing something with an imaginary baton. Great technique. You'd make a great sergeant.
Oh, you're too kind, Harry. Way too kind. I know I'm not a real police officer. You are.
That's all he's going to say on this subject.
You mentioned a lawyer girl?
Oh, Liz is a bright one. I paid for that law degree myself, thinking it'll probably turn her all fancy. But hell, Harry, she came back a firebrand socialist. Sometimes she scares me with her zeal.
Hate him. How do you know the mercenaries were hired by the shipping company?
How do I know? Let me tell you about these people. That's their MO. It's what they do. Last winter, some poor workers in Terminal E went on a little strike. The company sent in Sediment, a security contractor. The strike was over the workers' right to wear protective footwear, Harry.
Let them wear protective footwear.
These guys turn up and start beating people. Tell you what, Harry, I wouldn't be surprised if we got the same mercenary company after a little rebranding. And I'm sure as hell not surprised to see an army of scabs under my gates.
So do you think the security contractor organized the scabs?
You said it, Harry. Hell, one of those guys looks big enough to take down that proverbial elephant. Boys like that don't just happen to show up during strikes.
He's not scared of them. If anything, he likes them being here. Strange.
What's MO mean? Modus operandi. It's like their motive. Like, what is the reason that they did that? Tell me about Titus Hardy and his crew.
Oh, they are simply fine young men. All 7 of them. Exemplary union members. Always working to advance their position in the local socialist democratic movement. Core members.
Gad, thank you for the tier 1 sub, dude. Welcome. Continue.
Old Theo used to run them, but things really kicked into